Hello and welcome to Popcorn and Bottles.
Popcorn and bottle.
It's a new intro that I talk over, just like every intro we have.
Popcorn and bottle.
We have with us beatboxing last place finisher Spencer. Second last place finisher Luciano somehow. I don't know.
Because I didn't do it.
It was a
that was
glitch in
better
the-
than trying. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah.
What would you say,
Dawson
Luciano?
hears never try.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say, Luciano?
Do or do not. There is no try. That's why I wasn't last.
Yeah. Let's dive right into it. We watched Predator: Killer of Killers. It's not the Arnold vehicle. It's
No.
the 85-minute vehicle.
Come on.
The what was it on? It was on the
Disney.
direct to Disney Plus stars.
Plus.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Animated film. Overall, fun. I think we all liked it.
Don't speak for me.
Fine.
Yeah.
You know what? Tell me what your favorite
I
part was.
liked it.
Tell me right now.
My favorite part was when the Predator killed people.
So the whole
been-
movie.
Spencer.
So I liked the movie.
Spencer.
I liked the scene when she, spoilers, Ursa
Yes.
shoots the Predator and it propels her out of the ice. That was satisfying.
Yeah. It was very satisfying.
Shot out of the ice. That was cool.
Yeah. It was very cool. Luciano.
I just enjoyed the whole section in feudal Japan. I loved that they kept what little speech there was in Japanese, and not with like what they did with the Norse era, because just the first two sentences in Old Norse, and then just some poorly accented English.
Hey.
But I liked that there was. It started and it was bookended, right? It was the same sentence, and the rest was just silence, just
Oh, I didn't notice that.
the fight. Yeah, there's no talking. There's
What was
nothing.
the first and last sentence?
It says leaves grow. The leaves all grow together, but when they fall alone, which is pretty cool.
Was
too.
it a haiku?
I don't know. Maybe in Japanese it is.
Yeah.
But I also enjoyed inside there. My favorite scene was him trying to not let the guards hit the bell.
Yeah.
And then the guard on
Yes.
the other tower sees it and he goes, ah. Like
That was pretty
it was so like yeah, I feel you. So I just enjoyed the whole part very much.
Yeah, that section was pretty fucking cool.
I think I don't know how to exactly describe it, but I think watching Luftwaffe Predator fly a plane against the American Air Force in World War II,
Flying tin cans.
flying tin cans, I think that was probably the best, like, for me, like, overall action.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that it was really well done and really creative to, like, the weapon that the Predator used, his
It
main
was
weapon.
very cool.
Yeah.
Which
From like
And
the
then-
rope spears?
Yeah, the one that
The thing-
the rope, the like seek heating sort of chain thing.
Seek
Yeah.
heating.
Heat seeking.
Seek
Sorry,
heating.
dyslexic
Yeah.
said hello.
Thank
He got so
Dyslexic.
excited.
I went to the sandwich and ate at the restaurant. That's what happened
Yeah,
there.
he did
Yeah.
it.
The
But
heat
that whole
seeking thing.
weapon,
yeah.
and even the solution that Torres came up with, like to climb
Yeah.
up and lose their heat was fun. I don't know why what's his face died, but I'm only talking about the good parts. So
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna buy you some time. Dead instantly. Bottom 0 seconds of time.
He's like, I don't like my life.
Yeah.
I'm battling some things.
Yeah, even Torres was like, no, you don't have to just turn off the engine.
I think I'm going
No,
to.
no.
I think,
No, it's.
I think I'm cool with this.
So I gotta be honest with you. I owe a lot of gambling debts.
I'm pretty
So-
sure this alien ship is one of my loan sharks.
Yeah.
Almost 99% sure.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast. We're just gonna continue like nothing happened. Thumbs down
Everything's
for your
fine.
conversation.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Situation normal. Hope you enjoy seeing my living room on the socials.
Behind the
Let's
scenes.
unseen. So let's chat about this movie. And I think we're going to cover the movie. Obviously, we're going to do a review at the end. We have lots of fun questions, but I think we have to talk about one scene in particular because it really like it's supposed to be a cool one-off, but if you think about it for a second, then you're just like, what the fuck? And what it is it's not a stinger, but it's like comes right at the end of the movie, and they cart Ursa back inside, and they put her back into the like storage locker.
Storage. Yeah.
And as you slide across, they show I couldn't like the first person they show I don't think is anything, but then they show the main character from Prey being in the storage locker, and it's like this big reveal where like they basically imply that the predators, anybody who kills a predator, these guys just pick up a predator and store them in a locker just in case, and like it kind of to me it kind of fucks up the mythology we've laid out for predators in all the other like movies.
Well,
Yeah.
that's arguable.
Yeah.
Show your work.
Well, I always saw the Predators like, yes, they respected the people that, like, if they killed a predator, they were like, all right, you're cool. Like, we have an honor system.
Right.
But also, when you step back and look at the Predators, they're kind of a lot like big game hunters. You know, that hunt, instead of hunting elephants for their ivory, they hunt humans for their spines.
Right. Spencer, do you freeze lions and then let them out in your backyard to hunt them?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yeah, obviously.
Does a predator rip out a man's spine? There's your answer.
Fair enough.
No, but I think that like their morals are like questionable, obviously, because I think
Well, it's
all like,
completely different set of morals.
I think it's
really.
just all like they're like, you know, we really just like hunting things, and we're like, we'll try to make it look good, but you know, really we're gonna do whatever makes us, you know, entertains us, and they're actually kind of dicks.
Right,
So-
but
Yeah,
like,
but that's exactly why I agree with Matt that it does because they're painted as like these honor bound hunters that are trying to find the best possible
deadliest
game
catch
to hunt.
game.
But then when they
The fishing
yeah,
show.
the deadliest snatch. But I said what I said. But they when like the way that they treat it is like, okay, so you can fight and win against this one dude. So now we're gonna kidnap you, freeze you for however many thousand years, and then you're just gonna put you to fight for my amusement. So it goes away from it being, oh, it's a race of hunters that want to find the best challenges, to just being dicks that can flaunt their superior technology and kidnap you.
They've always done that. Is it really fair hunting when you're hunting with a fucking laser
It's
cannon?
not.
That's homing,
It's not.
No,
and you're invisible.
but
Like-
like,
It's kind of like, you know,
but that's the thing, right? It's like if you were able to overcome these incredible odds, you earn their respect and they leave you alone.
Except psych, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah.
counter argument.
Counter argument. Okay.
Who's to say these are all the same predator?
Well, this was my next question. Is this
Oh.
like a sect of American predators?
Yes. They don't. They're like, we have
I
our
think you nailed
own
it.
traditions.
I think you've nailed it.
We're making predators great again
Yeah. the-
Yeah.
by kidnapping immigrants and.
I mean, yes. Yes.
Wait, is that what the prison in El Salvador is? It's just like
yeah.
they
Yeah.
fight each other.
And they're, they are in cryogenics, ice. Come on. Come on.
That
Definitely wasn't forced. Great job.
That was so natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like ice because they just, they're taking them and they're following their own laws, and much like America, their leader looks like a lizard.
That's
if I
Bang
if I'm honest, that king, like the one that they showed at the end, that is very much President Camacho.
Yes. And on top of it, they're both predators, one of the sexual variety.
Oh shit!
there it is. Nailed it.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
But that is.
I mean,
fair
that
point.
would be a decent explanation, I guess.
Well, it could be cool if in the sequel they're like, even these predators are being hunted by other predators for breaking the code.
Predator code.
Yes. Like it's like,
Predacode.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then whatever that guy, that guy's, what's his name? Hansen? To catch a predator.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen comes out. So we've noticed you've been going to Earth quite
lot.
frequently. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Please have a seat. We just want to talk.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm registered. I went door to door saying I'm a predator.
Yeah.
What do you think about these screenshots of you talking to humans? Yeah,
Yeah.
talking to humans, asking if they can come over.
Yeah.
You said right here. You said over here, and, and lured them into your ship. What do you have to say for yourself?
If lured them into a ship, you mean put a collar on them and froze them.
Yes.
Yeah. Threaten to blow
kidnapping.
their necks off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a license for that shoulder cannon, sir? I think we nailed it.
Okay. So we're saying that this is just like
One faction of like dickhead predators.
Beretta
basically.
faction.
A Preda faction, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Famous.
Which is actually cool. That makes the lore, instead of ruining the lore, it kind of makes the lore cooler. Because then it kind of deepens the lore where it's like, hey, not every, there's different types of predators.
Yeah.
Well, as much as it would be fun to think that that's what it's going to be, I don't think that if there's a sequel, and it looks like there will be, it's not. They're not going to be just another faction. It's going to be just the way that it is, I think.
Well, obviously they wanted, Prey was a success, so they just wanted to have her, the main girl, available
Yeah.
for sequels that aren't taking place in whatever, what was it, like the late 1800s?
Beretta, yeah.
Something
Even
like
earlier, I
that?
think. But yeah, because the Adrian Brody one, no one cared, and Danny
Which is
Glover.
actually a
know
good
there
movie,
was
though.
one.
It's not bad.
Danny Glover is a million years old.
Fantastic.
Arnold's a million years old.
I
The-
mean,
the
the
Predator-
second movie, the second movie is good until the very end, where it gets stupid.
What? How dare you? The end is the best.
I don't like that ending.
When which one? When the predators all come and they're like, "You're
Yeah.
cool. Here's a gun
Yeah.
from
yeah,
the
I was like,
150 years
okay,
ago."
Yeah.
okay then.
That's like
Which
famous.
they mirror in
the
this
same
movie,
gun.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the same gun?
Yeah,
I
and
don't,
it's the
been a
same
million
gun.
years since I
It's
watched.
the same gun in Prey too. That's the gun that she uses.
Oh,
in
I haven't.
Prey.
I haven't watched Prey.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers! They use
So
guns,
that's okay. That's okay.
but Predator 2 is good, and I think is lore accurate. The only one that I think we're completely forgetting, and not intentionally, everyone is writing off, is the Predator
No.
one, where
and
The Predator.
Predator versus Alien as well.
well, that's not. That's like more.
We don't count those.
That's not a main line. The Predator one, which was written by Shane Black, was horrible.
Let's
Like,
see,
Oh, yeah?
Predator
absolutely
2,
horrible.
MVP.
It's one of those movies where they use like autism as like magic,
Oh
you know,
no.
like that trope. But it's like that was okay in like the 80s, and even then it was questionable. But now it's like we know much more about.
It's 2018. maybe
Yeah, in
now.
2018.
Oh no! Oh
Yeah.
no!
Like the kid has autism. He's like the missing link,
No.
and it was just like, come on,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Anyways, but I think they're trying to bring her into the future because I think they want her to lead the franchise. Am I the only one who's stupid? And when you saw all the different people together from the different sections, you were like, "The Predators have time travel." Like, that's what I thought.
It honestly
I
didn't
thought
dawn on me
about
at
it.
all. I didn't think. My brain was just off. My brain was like,
Oh, really?
"Oh, they're all together now. Weird."
I thought about it. I was like, I wrote it down. I was like, what? And then I thought, oh, okay, maybe they just freeze them. But like there was
No.
a bit. I was like, ooh, try time travel.
And that's what I thought right away. I was like, "Oh, Predators I'm like, I don't know how I feel about the Predator time traveling, but I'm like, that does
Yeah.
make some interesting things possible.
I would
Yeah.
rather the Predators have time travel because that's just it's way. Because like if you think about it already, like the Predators don't show, and obviously like I'm not gonna go too far down this track because obviously like the original Predator movie, it's using our logic and technology from the 80s, but like they don't really show any sort of like consistent level of technology at any point.
Yes, and
Like,
the
they're
Predators
just-
have the same problem that the Klingons have from Star Trek, where it's like,
Yeah,
I don't see many Predator scientists.
Yeah.
Like they're like the Klingons. They're all like
Yeah.
barbaric. Oh, and then it's like, who's coming up with the fusion engine that's running the
Yeah.
spaceship?
yeah.
You don't
Who
see
made
them
the
walking
cloaking
around.
system?
Yeah.
Who's coming up with the cloaking tech and the different like vision options that you have on the mask?
That's the downside. Like in the first movie, he's like pressing buttons on his glove and it's all high tech. And it was like, oh, he's like, and he like fixes himself in the second movie with like
Yes.
Yeah.
medical equipment. You're like, okay, these guys are just advanced. But then when you go to their homeworld and they're like straight up like gladiator pit.
It's fucking,
Yeah.
It's like
You know?
it's Mad Max, right?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
Mad Max Wasteland.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that doesn't. It'd be cool if they were like they had like a big city,
Yeah.
you know. But then you can't
It's
show
like-
the Predators be like too chill. Like imagine you're just showing like Predators
Yeah.
all like waiting in line for the subway.
Showing a Predator like sitting down at like a cafe wearing a
Yeah.
cravat.
Just like driving, then stuck in traffic, and they're like flying car, and he's like, "Damn it, my boss is gonna be so pissed."
I assume. I mean, let's talk about this because, like, the idea that all these cultures are like one-dimensional is impossible. Like, it's just
Yeah.
no society could sustain itself on the idea that all predators do is hunt the deadliest prey around the world. I assume that the predator homeworld, if you do anything wrong, it's instant. Like, if you steal something, you lose your arm. If you like.
No. If you look sideways at someone, the Colosseum with you, because they need fodder, right?
No, I
Can't
prefer.
just kill everybody.
My head canon is that this group is. We're going with my original plan. This is a separate group of American predators that decided to like separate, and now they're like living in the wild, like cosplaying as like
Right.
like settlers, but really with all
Yeah.
the technology of modern day.
I like this, but instead, like, they didn't separate. They're just on like a week-long retreat.
yeah, exactly.
No, they call themselves sovereign citizens.
Yeah.
And they go,
Yeah.
and then they go this their own thing, and then they
They're
come
like-
back when
they like cosplay.
they run out. They
Yeah.
run out of food. They go back.
It's like a bachelor trip. They're like,
Yeah.
they all leave.
Oh,
and
it's
they're
a stag. It's a stag party.
honey, I
Yeah.
told you about this weekend for weeks. I'm going with Kaklash, and we're going.
Putting on like the huge mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to be killing anybody. We're not. There's
No.
going to be no killing.
No,
we're-
we're not going to kill anybody.
Yeah,
If the humans kill themselves, I mean, that's what humans do, right? Like,
they're animals. You can't expect.
Yeah.
But
trying
I
to
was
teach
told
them.
we're going to play some charades. We're gonna have a chill time. No,
Maybe a couple of light beers.
light, light
no.
beers.
Lightest. The
Oh
lightest.
no.
and a little bit of strippers. If Kaklash insists,
Yeah.
it's his bachelor party.
It's his bachelor party. I already told Grokrish, no space cocaine.
No, but why is it space cocaine? It's a we all live here. we're not from space.
Because
No.
regular cocaine is okay. It's
Yeah,
just space
it's
cocaine
fine.
that's out.
No, but it's because
Is regular cocaine from Earth to them?
the bachelor,
Yeah.
the bachelor party leaves. They don't. We're not on Predator Planet in this movie. That's like
right.
that's the you go. That's the Vegas of.
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
You don't make a mess
Bachelor
in your
parties.
backyard,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yeah.
space cocaine is just in Vegas. It's Predator Vegas. That's
That's
all.
fair. What happens in Predator Vegas stays in Predator Vegas.
Yeah, including the drugs you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them all like putting on their tribal stuff and they're like looking in the mirror, like deep breath. All right.
Yeah, and there's like a good 20% of them that don't actually like it, but they don't want to be that guy. This guy, fine,
Yeah.
this thing again, right?
This does. I like all this, but I do have to ask a question. What did the one guy on the bachelor trip do to be the guy whose head got exploded to teach the humans about how those work?
Probably called home, like he called his wife to say everything's fine, honey.
Yeah,
We're not killing anybody. We're not. And the back was like, ah! It's
picture the-
fucking murder happening.
They blew up his head, and then the guy pressed the button. They're like, Philip, what are you doing? We have work
Sorry.
tomorrow.
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment again.
Space cocaine! Ah!
Philip, lay off the space cocaine. Keep blowing up people's heads. I told my wife there'd be no space cocaine. It's the one thing.
The one thing I promised. Yeah. This is
Anyway,
becoming
so-
a trend with you. You have to stop.
Killer of killers, eh?
Yeah.
That's the name of the retreat.
It's yeah.
Sign up for the Killer of Killers retreat. 3 days of absolute madness.
Let's talk a bit about the humans, just because they're also in this movie. We see 3 different scenes. It starts off with the Viking humans. And
So
then
fucking badass. She's so fucking badass.
she is the scariest of the 3
Yeah.
by far.
I
Because
loved.
Yeah.
I loved when Torres wakes up and he goes, "Hey, lady, how's it going?" And she spits in his hand and goes, "You were birthed by an anus." It's like, so good.
she is the closest to the predators. Like,
Yes.
she's just a straight up murderer. And like her like cut off shield weapons that she uses, like
Beautiful.
yeah,
So beautiful.
just like crazy. And like that's just the movie starts like that, right? It's like, oh hey,
Yeah.
what are we doing? And then she just goes through and murders all the Vikings.
Cuts a guy in half.
Yeah.
Because she didn't like an answer.
Yeah,
She was really cool, and I liked how she was the shield, and it was like in the title.
Yeah.
yeah.
But her shields turned out to be offensive weapons, which was
Yes.
awesome.
Yes. I was like, when she gets up to that, retreat, I don't know, the place where she finds the
Predator
other
Vegas?
warlord. No. The Earthen retreat, like the place where Zoran is.
Yeah.
And she's like holding 2 shields. I'm like, come on, guys. This is this is actually very awesome.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
awesome. I tip my
Yeah.
hat to you. Yeah. I liked how, that was just really cool. And like the action was really fucking sweet the whole time.
I think
on all 3, I would say.
Yeah. The choreography.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I think the funniest death to me was Freya, like the like teenage
just-
woman Viking who is just like
Gets spread on a pillar or
just
something.
gets mashed by the predator immediately
Yeah.
onto the pillar. Like it's just like you don't know what to expect when the predator comes in, and he just like
Well,
just
He
Pin
jumps
cushions
down because
her.
you don't actually see him. You see
Right.
the outline, and he jumps down and turns it off. And I was like, "Gee, fuck! This is the Hulk of the Predators. Look
Yeah.
at the size of that thing."
yeah,
And he
just
proceeds to just fucking mash. Like I don't know how anyone got any damage on him in any way.
yeah.
But-
Did we think that like the Predators were like evolving throughout the anthology
Like the
parts?
the
I mean,
passage, like the
The
passage of
tech
time.
seemed to
Yeah.
get better, like in the sense
Yeah.
like the first predator just had like a sonic.
Well, they
And it was
all
like
had the
it
cloaking
was like
thing, right?
manually like charged, right? He like was like pulled it.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
I thought that was cool because that was like how long before, like way
800 years.
800
before-
years before
Yeah.
Arnold's Predators.
Well,
so
no,
yeah,
that's 1200 years
Farther,
before
yeah.
Arnold. Yeah.
so like I like that concept that like they've been doing it, but their technology is also evolving.
Yeah, but the thing is, they always had the ships that can go obviously to other planets, and they all had the same cloaking tech. The cloaking tech didn't change, it seems,
Yeah.
That's true.
which is weird.
It would have been interesting to see like the first predator not have a cloak.
Or,
Or
it's
have
like,
it a much less useful one.
he's just in army camo. Just camo
Yeah.
gear. And they're like, because they've never seen camo before, they're like, where is he? I see nothing. It's just him in camo gear
Yeah.
standing there. He's invisible.
in camo gear in the winter, in the snow. So he's like
Yeah.
completely visible.
Like, he
Yeah.
wasn't wearing a shirt, so it'd just be from the waist down, invisible.
No, but
He's
if it,
pantsless. I repeat, pantsless.
yeah, and legless. Yeah, but it would have been cool if it was like more of like a chameleon sort of thing instead of like super perfect
Yeah,
cloak. Yeah, it would have been cool.
I guess
Didn't
like
really
his.
take anything away.
Yeah,
but-
no, it's just like it's fine, right? And then so we go from that one and we get into the ninja one.
That weapon that he has that like
Yeah.
he pins the guard and then he opens and slices him in half. So it's such cool ideas for murder.
Yeah,
Yeah, that I love that section, like because I thought the choreography and that action I thought was like way like I don't
The
know,
Japan
like
part?
yeah, like it was just like
Yeah.
really flowy
It was
and like
above,
really cool.
yes. Yeah.
Like it was, I like how different it was. From the last one was like brute, and then that one
Oh
was
my
like
god!
was like
it just yeah,
full on like they were like the Predator and him were like ninjas.
yeah.
yeah. Well, and like
I-
it was fun to watch him like slowly pick up his armor piece by piece as he was fighting his brother.
It's so, like every time he rolled, he picked one up. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also like that they killed their predator very intently, right?
Yeah.
Like Ursa tricked because he was a fucking idiot.
Yes.
The big dude, right? Like complete, like he was like "Ugh," and didn't see her rolling, like wrapping him in the chain, and it's like, oh, this should be fine. But and the brothers, like they were like, okay, we're fighting here, but we're gonna just turn and they like slice him and like explode him in like three is awesome.
Very very awesome.
And then we
Yeah.
have Torres.
Oh fuck! I hated that whole part so much.
Which
the whole
part?
thing, the World War II part.
Matt's favorite part?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
What's there to hate?
Wow.
I don't know. It was just like lame in comparison to the other two.
I don't think so.
Like I like the idea that he was ingenious, right? That was
Yeah.
his sort of power, right? He was, but it was like in comparison, and as you see at the end, he's like, oh fuck, what do
Well,
I do
yeah,
here? I'm just gonna die.
Why'd they call him the like? I like how the
The
first
bullet.
one's the shield and the sword, and they're like, oh yeah, these
Yeah.
names make sense. And then he's the bullet, and I'm like,
Yeah. So when they
is
say
he
it,
the
I was
bullet?
like, I thought he was gonna be like a marine or something, like
Yeah.
well, I thought it was
Right.
gonna be like, I guess this was before I knew it was like that era, but it'd be cool if it was like a
a
gunslinger
sniper or something. Yeah, yeah.
or like the old west kind of gunslinger guy.
I think the name doesn't match what he does, and
No.
I think it's like I think the action scenes are fun, and like him solving those problems, and like that was really fun to me. But
I
like
just thought he kind of did a bunch of stuff too fast. He's like, he figured out the heat thing, fine, because he was watching.
you and your
We have-
like,
we have
did it take him
18
too
minutes.
long?
We had 18
Was it
minutes.
unrealistic that it took him that long to kill him? Should he spent more time picking up a bouncer first before he's able
Yeah,
to fly the
yeah.
airplane?
I honestly would have liked him to be shown as much better, like at first, not just in that one flight that he takes, but like it's fine.
We
We didn't have enough time on the film.
You just have a problem if you don't think someone's showing you something, you're unwilling to believe
yeah,
it.
yes,
Like,
yes, that's
they
true.
showed the ninja guy had trained for years, even though his brother just vanished, and they showed nothing of his training. You were cool with him being an
but
accomplished ninja.
it implied, right? And then
Oh,
it
now
showed him
implication.
fighting, and it showed him fighting.
Yeah,
Like not, and with the kid, it was like his just flying to tell them, and it was like, oh.
He also
Now
had this-
you gotta go do the thing. Okay, fine. I already know, and I'm gonna be the only one who survives.
He also had
Because
the
the other
ability.
guy hated his life. But,
He also had the ability to like talk to machines.
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe he was autistic.
I thought it was. Well, no. when Spencer mentioned it the
next
first
team.
time, I thought of making the same joke. I was like, that's too far. I guess not.
It's the next evolutionary step.
Not that far.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
like I think like for me, like I don't. It's like watching John Wick. We reference it all the time. Like the point of this movie is not to be like,
Yeah.
this is realistic. The point of it is to look fucking
No,
cool.
if I wanted it to be realistic, I wouldn't have liked the first fight scene either, because she just goes through like people are just waiting for her to kill them.
Yeah, there's yeah,
basically.
exactly right.
Yeah.
So like, but I think like it was a lot of fun. I do agree that like they forced like the fact that he was an airplane pilot and they fought in aerial combat was really fun. But
Yeah.
forcing it into it's like they had these three cool concepts, but they didn't know how to finish the movie. And then that's where they came up with this, like, you guys are all going to fight and then fight me. And it's like, first of all, Predator, if you're such a badass, you just fight all three at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Right.
but they're all cowards, all of them. Like, think about it.
We already
they
know.
all have superior technology. They just go, oh, find the best one. Okay, I'll find the best one, but I'm physically 3 times as strong as you, and I have all of this technology. You have no idea what it is. So that's a fair fight.
I don't think they're cowards because, in theory, humans are the most challenging prey they could find.
I mean, in what's the opposite of theory?
Practice.
In actuality,
Yeah,
In practice.
in practice,
in actuality.
have the Predators ever won against the humans? They're like 0 for
not-
7.
Not when we see it, they always get their ass. But like they killed, like in the first movie, they killed that predator kills like what 10 people before Arnie gets
Yeah,
it?
they always kill like 10 people, but
Yeah,
the humans always get them in the end.
Yeah, they do.
They're like,
I guess
they got a losing record.
is that well? I mean, how does that? How do you like? Is the losing record because they die? Because they got to be like in the first movie, he's 10-1 body count. I think he won.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're
Like,
going to
if
hunt
it-
lions and
Yeah.
you take out 9 before the 10th lion eats you, you lost to the lions.
Yeah, but if this is like
the
a
Detroit Lions.
if this is like a oh, that's just sad.
That whole analogy was about the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, but like if you're playing a shooter and you're 10-1 KD, you're okay.
Yeah,
You
but that's
died once, who
That's
cares?
because
You
you
think they go by
respawn.
you think they go by KD logic?
Yeah,
Yes.
craft dinner logic.
It's the only way.
Dinner logic.
This guy gets 10 pasta noodles to each cheese package.
Crushing.
He's
Oh,
crushing it.
God.
Well, that's the thing. Do predators respawn? I don't know.
I don't think they do.
No.
I didn't think they did until I watched this movie, but now that they capture humans and put them on ice, maybe they do.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why Jeff got his head blown off because he just responds and it's no big deal.
No. You're wrong.
Yeah, I don't think they respond.
Oh,
Did
I'm
you
the
notice
monster.
did you notice the cape of the king predator?
It was not really a cape, was it?
It was a cape made of bones, but they
Okay.
were all xenomorph tails
Yeah.
Oh, really?
from Alien.
Which
So
is like
I'm supposed to believe that the guy, little John Torres, stole the fucking ship from, killed a bunch of xenomorphs? Is that what I'm supposed
Yeah.
to believe?
yeah, you're supposed to believe that guy couldn't fight 3 humans at the same time. He had to have
Yeah.
them fight each other and only fight one.
Maybe the
Yeah.
xenomorphs, he had 3 xenomorphs fight each other, and then he fought the winner. And he did that 7 times to make a cape.
So he has them fight each other. He fights them one-on-one, but he doesn't take the other 2.
Well, this
No,
is
that
this
wouldn't be
is-
fair. He gets
That's fair.
21 aliens,
Puts him in a
Yeah.
bracket.
and each they puts them in 3s. The winner of
Right.
the 3 he fights. Thus he fights 7 total.
Yeah, but that tracks because here's how they're cowards again. Like in every single one of these ones, they wait until like the humans are fighting a huge battle, like a bunch of enemies or hard enemies. When they're done, they're like, okay, now I attack.
Oh, so you think like in the movies it's like to show that they are watching to see who the winner is because that means they're the alpha and the best opponent. But you think it's actually they just wait to
To the last
opponent-
enemy's
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and then he's tired. And they're tired. It's
So
like,
they
now
have-
it's
they
easy
have
to
more
kill.
advantage.
You're not wrong. Like if you really wanted to like hunt the most dangerous prey, you'd at least not have a cloaking device,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
No, they
Like
don't
that-
want a fair fight. That's been
That's
proven
a
time
big
and time
cheat.
again.
Right. So then what do they want to do? They're not trying. Are they really trying to hunt the most dangerous game?
I think it's more like this is a rite of passage that they have to go through, and they're like, "Fuck this! I don't want to spend any time on this. I'm just gonna do it the easy way."
You're saying
This
this
is
is
like
like
how the Spartans had to go kill a wolf to prove they're a man.
Yeah.
This is
Except
like-
in this
Come to
case,
Earth.
they wait for the wolves to fight each other, and then they kill the one that's not dead yet.
so this is like a predator bar mitzvah.
Well, I mean, I thought we were talking about a bachelor party, but sure, let's call it a bar mitzvah. It's fine.
Well, you said it's
He
a
he
rite
goes-
of passage.
He
you know.
goes read the Torah after.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the real challenge. That's the real challenge is being 13 and singing.
And then they go onto humans. Mazel tov.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right, that's enough on that. We got it all. Let's ask some fun questions because why not? Hey, we saw what I'm terming the Viking Predator, and then we saw the Ninja Predator, and we saw the Luftwaffe World War II Predator. What era human did we not see that you'd like to see?
Well, I said Wild West.
Wild West, yeah.
Like I'd like to see him go against like a Clint Eastwood type.
Do you think they would go like do the duel thing at noon? Only the Predator is cloaked, so he doesn't know the duel started. It's like, fuck, where is the shot dead?
Yeah. That sounds
Yeah, that
on
would have
brand.
been fun. Yeah, that would have been fun. Like Wild West
How
would have
would Wild West human kill the Predator? With dynamite or nitroglycerin?
been fun. Yeah, probably, or
A train?
like a train. Yeah, I was gonna say, like just do the full like twirly mustache thing and just tie him to the tracks
Tie the Predator
like a
to the
damsel.
tracks.
Yeah,
I mean, he already has them. Why go through that much trouble? Why is it black and white in my mind? And like with the words coming up
Yeah,
on the screen.
It's music
Yeah.
and the word comes in. Oh no, Predator!
yeah. And the Predator just
click, 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 click.
yeah.
You are one
watch that.
ugly motherfucker. You are. Yeah.
It just goes away.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like medieval times, like
Oh yeah.
Teutonic Knights.
Yeah, but how dumbed down does the Viking, which is before Teutonic Knights,
Yeah.
he had the punchy thing. So what power is not the punchy thing for a Predator, but still can have knights in armor?
I mean, Prey was like
Is Prey supposed to be that time period? Because I feel like Prey was like
no. Actually,
It's
yeah.
late 19th century, right? You
Yes,
said 1800s?
I think so. I think it's like 18 something.
Okay.
There's like humans with like muskets and shit.
1719.
Oh,
So close.
before
I was
before
so close. Late 1800s.
Yeah.
So way
This is 200
way
years
further
wrong. It's
in the
fine.
future.
Knights would be cool.
Yeah, I was thinking. So to answer your question, Matt, like maybe they had a sword, but it's a sword like Space Marines, like the
Chain
chain
sword?
sword. Yeah,
Chainsaw would be dope.
That'd be super cool.
yeah. Like, and then like it's kind of a challenge because they're in full plate, so
Yeah.
like, to slice through, it's not that easy.
I think then the humans get the chainsaw from him, and that's how they take
Yeah.
him out.
That would be of course.
I'm here for
Or
that.
if we're gonna be, true to history, he's captured by the church as a demon and burned at the stake. That also works.
Yeah, fire cleanses.
Yes.
And the Predator couldn't see anybody because the heat vision would be all fucked up because of the fire.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
What
Okay.
else?
Modern day LA.
Like,
The modern day right now?
like
Yeah. I'm just joking.
rioting LA,
Yeah.
just going around murdering ICE officers, and
He's riding.
yeah,
He's like, I'm the predator, but I know what's wrong.
I would watch.
even I know this is wrong.
Even I know what's wrong. Fight
Like,
the real
listen,
aliens.
We kill people, but come on.
You want to fight an illegal alien? How about me?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. An activist predator.
That's we have beliefs. I'm wearing a cape of skulls, and even I think this is crazy. What's it? I was thinking like future. Is that crazy,
Yeah,
or is that too much? Because
I think I want Predator to fight like Pacific Rim Future,
Like
where he fights a Jaeger.
Oh,
now that would be crazy.
like they would have like a mech as well.
A Predator, yeah, a Predator,
A pred mech.
Pred mech. So humans love robots. Predator, he should pilot a giant xenomorph. I think.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a giant xenomorph.
It's like a
but it's
kaiju.
not a. It's
Yeah.
not a robot. It's an actual xenomorph that's he's inside.
Yeah.
It's just in his brain pressing
Just-
neurons.
Just like pulling at tendons and
Yeah.
Listen, that would be fucking dope.
It would be cool. We'd make $1 billion.
I would watch Jason Statham
Disney's calling.
fighting one-on-one.
Disney, yes. Yes, hello. Yes, you do own. When you bought Fox, you got the rights to both Alien and Predator. Do you own Pacific Rim? Why? I don't know why you're asking me.
If we can Google this quickly enough, we
let
can
me-
answer
It's
the questions.
It's
Let me have my
Paramount, I
people-
think.
Let me have my
I think it's
people-
Paramount.
That's Paramount. You have to talk to Paramount about that. Oh, you bought Paramount.
Perfect,
This
probably.
morning.
Just now, yeah.
Just now.
Well, after the recent Star Treks, they cost $10. Wow, that is a deal.
That also tracks.
Okay, bye. I love
Yeah,
you.
okay, got him.
I would watch Jason Statham fight a Predator one-on-one after the Predator, I don't know, steals his newspaper that he delivers. He is the paper boy. I would watch that.
I like the Jason Statham, but I think it's got to be in the Fast and Furious world where
Oh,
they
so
just
it's like
it's-
Hobbs or whatever his name is.
well, no, like all of them like kill the kill. It's a car, like it's like Twisted Metal, but
The
like
Fast, the Furious, and the Predator.
yeah,
I like that idea, but it's like the Predator's just there to race.
yeah.
There's no hunting.
has
It's just Fast and the Furious
The
with
most
the
the
Predator.
most souped up car in the history
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
world. Yeah.
And Vin Diesel's like, you can
That's-
have my spine if you beat me. He throws the keys at him, and the Predator catches the keys. He's like,
The Predator's like we race for papers.
yeah, pig slips on the table. Predator's like,
That'd be fine. Yeah, I would watch that.
All right, I think that's the only eras of humanity that matter. So
I mean, I feel like we're missing a big one.
Which one?
I don't know, a big era of
well,
Like
of
Roman
action.
Like Roman era?
Roman, I guess, like beyond pirates.
pirates.
Oh,
There's
nice.
a Predator, Kraken.
No, why is it all in the Kraken? He's also
right.
he's in that brain too.
That brain is-
Yeah. It's Davy Jones, basically.
yeah.
I like a Voyage of the Demeter style movie with the Predator instead of the vampire.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
that actually could be
That would
really
actually
fucking
be
cool.
fun. Yeah.
And it's like, they're all stuck.
And then obviously the Predator dies of the Black Plague, which is how
Yeah.
the humans kill him.
Scurvy.
Or scurvy, yeah.
The Predator's like, I need oranges. My only weakness, vitamin C deficiency. He said clickedly.
Yeah.
Click, click, click. You don't have limes? I could only eat limes.
Yeah.
You are
It's
one
desperately
vitamin
just asking
deficient.
for oranges.
You are one
But-
vitamin deficient motherfucker.
Just the appendages falling from his face.
His mandibles.
Yeah. Instead of the teeth.
Sure,
Yeah.
that goes back on.
Just trying to glue it back.
We're using our modern medicine.
I think the only other
Yeah, or leeches.
Yeah.
I think the only other movie we need is the Predator fights Jesus and the apostles.
Oh, nice. No, his Predator is Judas.
That's
He's
yes,
just there.
that's the hook.
Yeah.
That's why they fight.
He's like, you're not
The
going to sell
ultimate,
me.
he's the ultimate coward. He doesn't even kill him, just tattles to the Romans.
He's like, it counts. It counts.
Judas, I'm so glad you came for the Last Supper.
Can never
Judas.
understand what you say, but it's always so nice.
Judas, can you lead in the prayer? Oh, amazing grace. Oh, wow. Predator's laying down some bars.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
thanks, Judas.
that is good. That and Predator versus Predator. The Epstein.
The Epstein version.
It's all the greatest predators. Weinstein,
this one-
Epstein.
All
This
the
one-
Steens.
This one dies canceled on the internet. That's how he dies,
Yeah.
basically.
All right.
Predator versus Epstein versus Cosby. Hey, Predator, have a sip of this drink before we fight. Predator's like, I don't see why not.
No, the predator goes, no, I'm not fighting you. Even I have standards.
Just have a sip of this cocktail, gabadoo. He's like, Predator, no.
I like that the Cosby here is also drunk as fuck.
Someone has to be. Hey,
Yeah.
let's talk about the predators in a different light. I want to know how predator vision works because here they all have heat vision,
Right.
but like I feel like the first guy doesn't really have a helmet.
I don't think he has one at all, right?
No,
it
Should we look
still
up a- should
shows
we look
him
up a
like
picture.
tagging stuff or whatever.
I'll look up a picture.
Yeah, they show his POV, like,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
has like a
Like the
user
a
interface kind of
A
thing.
HUD, yeah, it has a heads-up display.
So
Yeah,
either he does have a mask or they have contact lenses.
but that's more advanced than what we see in the
Sure.
80s. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because I remember in like the original Predator, he takes off his helmet at the end when he's fighting Arnold, and it's like just fucking,
It's just
Blur.
a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's like a light basically, which is where Arnold is, and that is basically
Yeah. Like so, looking at the scene again, he's wearing a metal, like
So maybe
he's
he
wearing
does
a
have
helmet,
one.
but it's like wearing a metal helmet like knights would have worn metal. Like there's no indication of like a light or anything coming from him to give him. So like,
So are-
does that mean that he just sees heat vision normally?
but he had a HUD.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
He's a
Yeah,
natural
it's reading
HUD?
out to him. That's
an-
why he's
it's
so
a-
dumb. All of his brain is reserved for
Is that-
powering the
For his
HUD.
HUD?
Yeah, so maybe that's the evolution. It's not in the tack, it's in the brains. So the initial ones didn't have big brains, so it's like, me must smash! And that's all he could do.
Right.
And then they get progressively a bit more.
Me must
Like-
smash. Sounds like me at the Predator bachelor party.
Yeah, am I
Which
right?
one?
Am
Which
I right,
one?
guys? What happens
That's
in
space cocaine's a hell of a
what
drug.
happens in Space Vegas stays
Stays in space YouTube.
Yeah.
But that makes me think: are the masks basically just like their glasses? Like everybody
Because like
gets prescription masks.
yeah, like Luftwaffe
Goes to the
Luftwaffe-
optometrist.
So like
Yeah.
Luftwaffe Predator is it in his like covered eye or is it like the ship
No, he has like a
doing it?
he has a eye like an eye patch.
eye
HUD.
patch. Yeah, so that's like that HUD's in his eye patch.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
the Predator vision in the end of the first movie, you couldn't even look at a screen and see buttons.
Yeah,
He had no idea. He was blind as shit.
Yeah.
Right.
and it's
So-
not like he was hurt or anything. It's just because when he removes the mask,
You
his
see-
vision is just
You
garbage.
literally see it. It's like the mask
Yeah.
is fine, and it's like his POV. The mask
Yeah.
starts to go up, and you see
Yeah.
it go from like
That's right,
what
it
he
goes-
sees to
To like
Just
Or
nonsense. It's
drunk
nonsense.
goggles.
Yeah.
because like in Predator 2 with Danny Glover, like the Predator has like he has like different vision options at his helmet, right? He goes
in the
from
first
heat
one too,
one-
right? He switches it at one point.
Does he in the first one?
Yeah, yeah. If I
I feel
remember
like
correctly.
it's more common in the, anyways, but yeah. So they like I'm just curious where it's coming from, and it's
Yeah,
tech.
maybe in the past it was powered by their brains. That's why the first one is so dumb.
Sure.
So they have like Apple glasses. What's the glasses now? The
The Vision
Ray-Bans?
Pro.
Google Lens.
Oh, it's not Google Lens anymore. It's another name. But yeah,
Yeah.
because Google Lens is the old one, isn't it? No,
Apple Eyes.
Apple. Yeah, he has
Oh,
I've
no,
got
it's,
Apple Eyes.
two Honey Crisp apples for eyes.
The future is now, baby.
It's the Ray-Ban Meta glasses are the
There you go.
Meta glasses.
yeah Meta AI glasses.
So are the,
That tracks
is that what they're
because
using?
Zuckerberg is a predator for
Yeah.
sure.
Whoa. I mean, you're right.
Hey,
Pat Benning. I mean, allegedly.
bet and bet.
I'm patenting that. So does that mean like you think they use those masks for like VR games?
And like every day, like they
Yeah,
can't
it's
even do.
like
The accounting predator can't even do accounting without his fucking.
it,
He's
no,
trying
the,
to-
the accounting predator has it in his visor, not
Yeah.
in the mask.
he just pulls it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense. They never evolved their eyes.
That's
Yeah.
I guess not you don't need to. So this stuff tails into another question I had, like overall, every predator seems to have a different kit when they go hunting.
Right.
How do they select their gear? Is it like take the best shit you got, or like is it just like take the tool for the jobs and make it risky, or like the coolest kill? Like, you know, is it like Predator Twitch?
I mean,
That
there's
they-
Yeah, there you go. I think you nailed it. Yeah.
what you think they're live streaming?
The
Yeah.
chat selects your gear, basically. You're live streaming the whole
Hey
time.
guys,
Blaze,
Blaze here. Just throw your weapon in the chat. I'm gonna pick the top 3.
The biggest donation, the biggest bits
Yeah,
donation.
yeah, the biggest-
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever donates the most Bitcoin is gonna get
The Bitcoin bits.
no Bitcoin.
Yeah, they would do. They would do
Predators
Bitcoin.
use Bitcoin.
They would do Bitcoin.
Predator coin.
Predo coin.
Yeah,
Pedo
pedo coin.
coin?
Let's just go for it.
I hated that we thought of the same thing.
Whoever donates the most pedo coin, I'm gonna pick their weapon, and we're gonna do this live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
If you want to choose my gun, it's 5 bits. If you want to choose a melee weapon, it's 10. If you want to choose my ship, it's 100. Let's go.
And if you want me to do a little emote dance, that's extra. If you want me to floss, I don't know any of the other dances,
I can see that.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
but yeah, I do think
But I think that's what it is. Like, hey, chat, I'm about to go kill this idiot, and then dies because that's all that happens.
yeah, when he dies on the Twitch stream, everyone's like, owned RF OFL.
Yeah. F's in chat. F's in chat.
F's in chat. Yeah. Noob sauce.
Rip Predator.
R.I.P. Joe
Nice.
Rogan still says that.
Yeah.
But I do think, based on the evidence, like they definitely arm themselves for not a fair fight,
You're right.
For sure.
but for a fairer fight. Because if they wanted to, they could bomb them from space, right? If they really just wanted to kill
Yeah.
them. So it's like they want,
The token effort of saying, see, I'm trying.
yeah, they needed. It's for
Yeah.
bragging rights, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
I killed like John Wick. You know, he's like, I killed him with a pencil.
Yeah.
They'd be like, damn, Predator, you're Boyega. John Boyega?
John Boyega.
John Boyega, yes. You're John Boyega.
Baba Yaga? What is it?
The John Boyega. No, it's John Boyega. now.
John Boyega now.
Damn, you're John Boyega.
Got
That's
it.
the highest praise in Predator world.
That is-
All over.
That is like the Oscar of the Predators, the John Boyega Award.
But yeah, I think that they like, because like they kind of matched. Like I didn't know if it was like their weapons were evolving over time or they were using weaponry that matched
Right.
the
The
era
situation.
the situation, right?
Or just whatever they like to, or maybe a combination of things.
Well, it's like the airplane Predator, the Luftwaffe Predator. Like clearly
Yeah.
he went with like a specific idea in his head, right?
Yeah. Is literally hunting the airplanes more than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With, like,
he
with,
wasn't like attacking
analog.
a battleship, right?
Yeah.
It was very
You can probably sink
analog,
one.
like weaponry too. Like it was like spears with ropes. Like he definitely had gun technology. They're more
Yeah.
advanced than the humans were.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
and
would
he
at
never
least have-
shot. He never shot any like ships or anything. He was just trying to find like the blow up the planes.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get like cool kills, like a streamer. It's like
Yeah.
360 no scope.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm about to 360 no scope this guy.
It's click click blaze.
it's click blaze, Predo blaze. I'm gonna kill this guy using a rope and a spear.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
All right. I think the only other question we really have to answer here is like, well, like why are the Predators stealing everybody? This sect, this cult of Predator, whatever. Like, why are they banking all the Predators in a locker, a fucking deep freeze?
Well, it seems like that's a good question because you the easy answer is like, well, they obviously freeze them so they could thaw them and fight them in this arena.
Yeah.
But why didn't like the prey girl was in there longer than
Well, the Viking would have been the longest.
the Viking was
Yeah.
the longest, but the prey girl was in there longer than the pilot guy.
Yeah, so why
So-
not thaw her for...
Yeah, it's not like it's like just whoever they did first. So clearly they have some greater plan for her.
Yeah, because like Danny Glover is in there somewhere. And
Presumably,
what's their plan with him?
And Arnie's there too, probably.
Yeah. Like, are they?
is Adrian Brody there?
No.
And
I
are
don't know.
there only is it only humans that are there?
No,
or do
they
have
showed.
other.
I think they showed like an alien one.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they?
But like, they don't have a xenomorph in there, do they?
Maybe they do.
That'd be fucked. The moment he's unthawed, everyone's dead.
Why?
Acid for blood.
That's the first Alien versus Predator movie.
Yeah.
Predators own the aliens unless they don't have their technology. In which case they're literally useless.
But like, I
Is-
just like
Is Ripley from Aliens in there too?
There you go. That is a good question.
Or-
Probably
or
not.
not at that point because Aliens is in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
maybe. But like it's
But like,
it's,
but is it like to just do more of the like 3-person gladiator matches? That seems kind of lame with how many people they seem to have there.
Yeah, and what are, like you said, what are they waiting for? Like they're storing prey for a rainy day, or like a hype match, or like when the fucking subscribers are down.
Maybe they're like conservationists too. Like they're like, we got to keep some humans in case they get
Maybe.
endangered from overhunting.
Oh yeah, yes. The American predators are worried about conservation.
This is just an alternative. Maybe these are not American. Maybe they're Swedish. Famous conservationists.
Right.
The Sweden are, and they're trying to keep some on ice just in case. It's very plausible.
So you keep the ones that get best integrate with predator society.
What? No, you talking about predators?
No, the humans.
No, they're like they keep the humans on ice, and then if they overhunt them, like let's say
Yeah,
they
but why they
accidentally
only-
blow up Earth
But why are they only keeping the humans that kill predators?
because they want good humans to breed more humans that are also good at fighting for more hunting.
Boy, their scientists are weird.
Well, what if they accidentally blow up Earth when one of them guys friggin'
Lets off a
kamikaze
nuke?
explodes? Well, they almost nuked Earth, kind of, in the first Predator.
What do you mean, kind of? They 100% nuked
Yeah,
the
they
Earth.
nuked
Yeah,
the Earth.
100% there.
So imagine like they decide to have a bachelor party on Earth instead of on.
Didn't they nuke the Earth in the first Alien versus Predator?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
so they've already nuked it twice. So
I don't.
destroying the human race is definitely on the
I'm
table.
going to challenge your notion that they're trying
Oh,
to keep the human race
exactly.
alive.
Yeah.
Well, with all the nukes they let off.
No, they're not trying to save the human race like for morality. They're just saying, "Oh, oops! If we accidentally blow up Earth, we want to have some humans on the side just in case."
Why? So that they don't get like chased off by the space police?
No, so they can have something to hunt, and because they like hunting humans.
So they're just like, they're afraid they're going to run out of humans.
It's possible.
Okay.
I think it's more likely that they're saving enough to make like a Squid Game type deal
See, that's too
with the
cool.
humans.
The predators can't think of that.
That's too
They're
cool of an
focused on
idea.
killing.
That's
These are dumb ideas only.
my bad.
I do want to ask. So they're going to keep anybody who kills a predator. They'll snatch up and keep on ice.
Right. Yes.
And so, how many times have predators been to Earth? I guess all the other things in there are like they're not just humans, so it's not
No.
like the,
Anytime a predator loses, they flip the game board.
Yeah.
They say, "I'm not playing anymore." Then
Earth
they
is
put-
too dangerous with these predator killers.
Yeah, they freeze them.
How dare you kill one of
Yeah,
us
that's
when
a
we were
crime.
hunting to kill you?
Maybe they're putting them on trial.
Oh, maybe that's jail. Yeah, and those three, they went through the trial. They were found guilty by a jury of not their peers. And so they were
9-0 every time.
They just keep living. I don't know why.
Maybe that's actually a better idea. So maybe they were found guilty of like not
and maybe the
fairly
guy-
killing them.
The guy
Predicide.
that got his neck blown, it was his lawyer. We're their lawyer. That's why he lost the case and got his head blown off, and now they have to fight.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just a small town predator alien.
Exactly.
I'm not a big city predator. But my clients
There you go.
are innocent.
They were acting in self-defense.
Okay, self-defense. But maybe in the predator courts, it's like it has to be an honorable one-on-one fight. So like Arnold beat him fair, like one-on-one, whereas the ninjas they two-manned him.
yeah, but
okay.
Ursa killed him alone.
Well, Ursa's a woman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guilty.
Hey, predator's patriarchy. Okay,
Predator
Holy
rules.
shit.
Don't put it on
Holy
us.
it's not my court.
You don't count. It doesn't count. You're a woman. You must have cheated somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Do you see predator women? I don't.
That's
And then-
true.
And then
That is true.
Torres is self-explanatory.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a pilot.
No. His commander killed himself for no reason. Cheating.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
He made his commander kill himself.
No, he didn't kill the predator. His plane killed the predator.
Yeah, he wasn't him.
Right.
He used tools. He can't use tools. What?
No.
Yeah.
If you use tools, you're a tool. Guilty.
I liked it better when I said it was self-explanatory. We didn't have to explain it. It's all going downhill from there.
It was so self-explanatory.
You know, we
It's
needed
the-
to take 5 minutes to explain every single instance of it. Yeah.
Okay, no, it's fair. So they're all just the predator legal system's really backed up, and they're just
Yes.
awaiting trial.
Yes.
So that's the small cases court. That's
Yeah.
what that was. Okay.
Small claims.
Yeah. Sure.
Like if someone was to like kill a bunch of predators, it'd be done right away.
That's a big
Yeah.
trial.
That's
That's
big
for the
trial,
xenomorph.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
The xenomorph
What?
that killed like 10 predators.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
instant
They got
trial.
Supreme Court immediately.
Yeah.
And he defends himself.
Just the little mouth goes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not guilty.
The little mouse in charge of the court proceedings, 100%.
Of course. Of course.
The big mouth is guilty. I'm
Yeah,
innocent.
the small mouth goes, what my client means is.
And the predators.
Yeah.
And the small mouth. What my big city lawyer? Big mouth over here. You keep that closed. Let me handle this.
All right. I have one final question. I'm curious. We saw when the predators pick up Torres from like the garage, when
Right.
they leave, there's crop circles left in
Yeah.
behind the garage, and it leads me to the question, the obvious question: what other conspiracies on Earth are the predators responsible for? Like clearly they killed JFK. That's their thing.
And Abe
Right.
Lincoln. The coincidences are too big for it not to be the same group of people.
It's fair.
I picture John Wilkes Booth. He's just same
Yeah.
exact things. Everything's the same, but it's just Predator to the top hat. Put one shot in the back of the head.
he, uses,
Got a gun!
he uses the shoulder cannon. That's how they
Yeah.
shot.
Can't
shot-
miss with a shoulder cannon.
Exactly. There you go.
Same with the old timey mustache again, and then the little top hat.
Yeah.
There's no way that they could have said like an alien killed the president, so they
Yeah,
invented John Wilkes
and
Booth.
JFK too. He's like on the.
Yeah.
Well, that's also the reason why it was such a mystery. The bullet, like there was two
Yeah.
shooters. One was a predator. The other one was his shoulder cannon on the hill.
Same
Yeah.
time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The perfect crime.
I think it's also fair to say that
9/11.
they're responsible for 9/11. Yeah. Everybody knows that jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
It doesn't. Predator
You know
fuel
who
does.
Come
Predator
on.
fuel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Space cocaine.
You know what?
actually.
You know what melts steel
That's
beams?
Space cocaine.
You know what melts
No,
steel beams?
xenomorph blood.
Xenomorph,
Xenomorph
exactly.
blood. There
That
you
was
go.
a xenomorph inside job.
Yeah.
That's what happened. No, it was a predator ship that crashed there, and the xenomorph blood that was inside from the xenomorphs melted the beams. That's what happened.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But
okay.
Also, the space lasers, obviously.
that's us. Yeah, I mean Predator. Wink.
That's us.
Not the Steens.
yeah, but not the Steens.
No,
Not the
Predator,
those Predators.
Predatorberg.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a
there you go.
predator.
It's definitely them.
Um,
Them.
the gay frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they're the ones putting fluorine in the water. Is what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alex Jones is just also a predator.
You're gonna have to elaborate.
Do I?
Which kind?
Really?
I mean,
Which kind of predator? So not elaborate, but clarify.
clarify. Yeah.
Is he a Steen predator or a space predator?
Can he be
more
both?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
The pyramids, is that the predators?
that actually is. That's canon.
Oh shit,
They made the pyramids
you're right.
in Alien
God
vs
damn it.
Predator.
Fucking Alien vs Predator.
Damn you! See,
Fuck
yeah.
they are responsible for all the world's conspiracies.
There we go. We've proven
And I
it.
personally think that they were the ones who created Bitcoin.
It's Predator
and
coin.
NFT.
Coin.
That's not a conspiracy. They just made NFTs,
Yes.
and it was just a business.
Yeah. They made billions, but
Mm-hmm.
Just ask Spencer.
And who gave them that money?
you.
All right.
Am I crying? Moving on.
Moving on. Let's review this movie. Standard reviewing system. S is the highest. F is the lowest. Some letters in between also exist. Luciano, why don't you take a crack at it first?
I didn't know what to expect when we went in. Like I obviously knew it was going to be a Predator movie, but I didn't know like it was going to be like the anthology format or anything. Caught me by surprise, but not in a bad way. Honestly, thought the animation kind of took me a while to get used to it. It was pretty janky in the beginning. Yeah, it was like stop motiony, but it didn't seem like it was on purpose. But then I got used to it.
It was like Spider-Man cross Spider-Verse style.
yeah, but not well done. Not as well done.
Not as well. That's top tier.
But
Yeah,
overall,
you
I had-
gotta shortchange a lot of people to get.
yeah,
That's
true.
animation.
Topical. Topical.
Anyway, I had fun watching the movie. I really, it was like, I guess because I enjoyed the Japan part so much, like the World War II part was kind of a letdown a little bit, and the ending I just thought it was a bit rushed. Like, I think you said it, Matt, that it felt like they didn't really know how to necessarily finish the movie. Maybe another, I don't know, 15 minutes of movie with a different ending might have been better. But overall, I had fun. I think it's a solid B for me. Like a fun movie. I would watch it again actually, just to watch the action scenes, if nothing else. I'll skip the third part though.
So the entire movie, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't talk about this during the show too much, but I am a Predator. Like Predator 1, Arnold is probably definitely my top 5 like favorite movies. It is fucking so good.
Perfect.
So
Stick around.
and I've been spurned.
I don't know. What are you
Is that
trying
the
to
word?
say? I can't.
But
how do words work?
I've been
Hand gibbered?
I've been spurned in the past by
Spermed.
many-
Spermed? Have been spermed in the past.
by many Predator films.
Yeah, that's right.
Burned?
I've been excited for. I was excited for AVP 2
Yeah,
Requiem, The Predator, which was like one of the worst movie going experiences ever. And when I saw this, I was like, "This looks cool." And when I watched it, I was like, "You know what? The Predator doesn't have to be much more than this. You know, it's fucking. This is what I'm here for. You know, I don't need it to be like super deep. It's just like I like it when it's just the primal, man versus predator.
Coward.
You know,
Man versus Cold.
Yeah. Fuck you. But you know what I mean? Like, and like seeing the different eras, like I like it was, the only thing is like it was a little rushed because they're such short,
Yeah.
you know, like it's like, oh, introduce the Predator very quickly, fight, kill the Predator, rinse and repeat. And when the movie started, I was like, is it going to be weird if like they all beat the Predator and will make the Predator seem like a little
chump.
a little chump? But they didn't. The Predator was done so well that it was just like, it almost felt like they got like lucky, or like they just barely beat him every time. And it was done well. So I thought it was really awesome. I hope there's more. I like the direction this Predator universe is going, because the guy who made this also made Prey, right? Trachtenberg. So it's all, that's why it's like he's taken the Predator franchise and actually doing good things with it.
He's
Very
doing
exciting.
Badlands, right?
He's doing Predator Badlands too,
Yeah.
which I'm a little bit worried because it seems like the main character is a predator.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know how
this
that
guy's
would
had
work.
2 movies that have been good. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's
at
what
this
I'm.
point.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm excited for the first time in a long time. I'm excited for the Predator franchise. I liked. This is totally off topic, but I liked Alien Romulus. I'm excited for the Alien franchise. It's a good time. It's a good time to be an alien monster that kills people nonstop. Long story short, I give it a B as well. I agree with my fellow chump.
Got him.
That is all.
I think I'm gonna start reviewing based on vibes and try to explain it to you that way rather than give my actual wordy opinion, because who gives a shit. Brain go off. Predator go kill, kill, kill. Human kill Predator. Rinse, repeat. Happy. No think.
Me no think.
Me no think. Me brain low power. Me happy. B.
It's fair.
Dopamine.
Dopamine.
We're 3 for 3 having the same score all around.
Did he say B?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
Good.
Chris to come back to mix this up and just give it a random F for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. The action was fun. We had so much fun watching this, but he was a shitty parent. F.
Where were his kids?
Torres didn't have enough parental guidance.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means we're on to the final part where we talk about the next show. And
Show?
the next like the next movie we're gonna watch. What do you mean next show?
I thought you meant like next TV show we're gonna watch.
Why don't we watch TV shows?
When was
That's
the
why I was
What are you
confused.
talking about?
I mean, we
talking
did
about,
watch
Spencer?
one Doctor Who episode a while ago.
One time we watched a TV show. I don't even know if that was on this podcast or the old one.
It
Anyways,
wasn't this one.
we are going to watch. I don't know who should be. Let's see here. What do we got?
He's speaking it live, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's exciting.
As always, it's the Stanley Tucci vehicle, the Fountain of Youth.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Nobody liked that.
I know, so that's why we have to watch it. It's a Guy Ritchie directed, John Krasinski, Natalie Portman movie. And you think if you have John Krasinski and Natalie Portman in a movie, they would be love interests. Don't worry, guys and girls. They're brothers, sisters, so this is going to be a fucking treat.
In this day and age, that doesn't mean they're not love interests.
Yeah.
Okay, this...
On that lovely note.
It's an Apple TV Plus
Ooh.
release.
A lot of red
Well,
flags here.
Well,
Also
the last one we watched was Wolves, which wasn't horrible.
Main characters include John Krasinski, Natalie Portman, Isa Gonzalez, and Domhnall Gleeson. So,
Okay, not solid cast.
I don't know. How bad can it be?
That doesn't mean anything, but solid cast.
Guy Ritchie directing, meaning it could be good or not.
Well, the last Guy Ritchie movie we watched was the Garde, whatever. Operation. Was it
League of
Operation-
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
No. Oh no! It was
Gentlemanly Warfare.
Gentlemanly Warfare. We've watched a lot. It was Operation. What was it? Operation. What the fuck was that? God, for a second. It had fucking
Trying to look.
Jason
here at the
Statham in
list.
it.
Oh, the Beekeeper.
No, it was a Guy Ritchie movie. What the fuck was it called?
Was it Snatch?
I mean, it was.
The Beekeeper.
You just said that.
The Beekeeper.
Are you having a
I'm
stroke?
looking at the list.
Was it
Where's his
The
eye?
Tree
Eaten?
Keeper?
The Tree Keeper?
When did we watch it? Do you
Operation
remember?
Fortune Ruse de Guerre.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Did I watch
2023.
that too?
You probably liked it from
Probably
your brain like
didn't.
any smart man. But Spencer is technically correct. The most recent Guy Ritchie movie we watched was
Ungentlemanly
Operation
Warfare, which was
Warfare.
good.
And forgettable.
But my favorite kind of movie. Brain go off.
Yes.
brain immediately erase footage from brain. New space.
Movie enjoyed.
enjoyed.
Control Alt Delete.
Score deleted. Brain deleted. Whoops.
Just fall to the floor. Start foaming from the mouth.
Too far. All right. Next week. What was it? Operation? No, it's Fountain of Youth.
Operation Fountain of Youth. Yes.
Operation Fountain of Youth.
Perfect. Who's the vehicle for?
Stanley
Stanley
Tucci.
Tucci.
Oh yeah, Stanley Tucci. He's in it too.
Apparently. Probably die in the first 5 minutes. All right. We're getting out of here. Next week, Fountain of Youth. See ya.